Good evening, everyone, bringing you the latest updates on the devastating situation unfolding in Southern California. Today, we turn our attention to the raging wildfires that have gripped Los Angeles and its surrounding areas. These fires have escalated to a critical stage as fierce winds return, fanning the flames and making the already dire circumstances even more challenging. As the death toll rises and thousands are forced to flee their homes, we dive deep into the unfolding crisis, its causes, and its impact on the lives of countless residents. Wildfires are no stranger to California, especially during this time of year, when dry conditions and strong Santa Ana winds create a perfect storm for disaster. However, this year's fires are proving to be particularly devastating. Over the past few days, flames have engulfed vast swaths of land, reducing homes and businesses to ash and leaving communities in a state of shock and despair. As of now, officials report that over-insert acres have been burned, with containment efforts hampered by the relentless winds and challenging terrain. The winds, which have gusted miles per hour, have been a significant factor in the rapid spread of these fires. Firefighters on the ground and in the air are battling not only the flames but also the unpredictable behavior of the fire as it jumps across highways and into residential areas. These conditions have made it exceedingly dangerous for first responders, who are putting their lives on the line to protect communities. Reports indicate that several firefighters have sustained injuries, underscoring the perilous nature of their work. The human toll of these fires is heart-wrenching. As of the latest updates, the death toll has risen, with authorities warning that the number could climb as search and rescue operations continue. Many of the deceased were found in vehicles, having tried to escape the encroaching flames, but becoming trapped by the fire's rapid advance. The stories emerging from these tragedies paint a grim picture of the desperate situations many residents faced as they tried to flee. Evacuations have been widespread, with tens of thousands of people forced to leave their homes at a moment's notice. Emergency shelters are filling up quickly, providing refuge to those who have lost everything. The sight of families huddled together, clutching what little they could carry, is a stark reminder of the devastation these fires have wrought. For many, the uncertainty of whether their homes have survived is an agonizing burden to bear. The environmental impact of these wildfires cannot be overstated. The sheer scale of destruction has resulted in significant air pollution, with thick plumes of smoke blanketing the region. Air quality levels have plummeted, posing a severe health risk to residents, particularly those with pre-existing respiratory conditions. Health officials are urging people to stay indoors and use air purifiers if possible. Meanwhile, the loss of vegetation and wildlife habitats adds another layer of tragedy to this disaster, highlighting the far-reaching consequences of these fires. In the face of such devastation, the community's resilience is truly remarkable. Stories of neighbors helping neighbors, volunteers stepping up to provide aid, and firefighters working tirelessly around the clock are shining examples of humanity's ability to come together in times of crisis. Social media is flooded with posts offering support, resources, and housing for those affected, showing that even in the darkest of times, there is a glimmer of hope. However, this crisis also raises pressing questions about the factors contributing to the increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires in California. Climate change is undoubtedly a major driver, with rising temperatures and prolonged droughts creating conditions ripe for fires to ignite and spread. Experts warn that without significant action to address global warming, these disasters will only become more common and more destructive in the years to come. Additionally, urban development in fire-prone areas has compounded the risks. As communities expand into regions with high wildfire potential, the stakes are higher than ever. Balancing the need for housing and infrastructure with the realities of wildfire risks is a challenge that demands careful planning and collaboration between government agencies, scientists, and communities. In the immediate term, the focus remains on containing the fires and providing relief to those affected. Firefighting crews from across the state and beyond have been deployed to assist in the efforts, and officials are urging residents to heed evacuation orders and prioritize their safety. Local and state governments are working to secure additional resources, including federal assistance, to support firefighting operations and aid recovery efforts. For those watching this from afar, there are ways you can help. Donations to reputable organizations providing disaster relief can make a significant difference in the lives of those impacted. From supplying food and clothing to offering financial assistance for rebuilding, every contribution counts. Additionally, raising awareness about the importance of wildfire prevention and preparedness can play a crucial role in mitigating future disasters. As we continue to monitor this evolving situation, our thoughts are with everyone affected by these fires. To the families who have lost loved ones, the individuals who have lost their homes, and the brave men and women risking their lives on the front lines, we stand with you. The road to recovery will undoubtedly be long and difficult, but the strength and resilience of this community give us hope that brighter days lie ahead. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on what we can learn from this tragedy.